adventure race in China from the 2002 in Zhejiang province. That start, from that year to now have 12 years. Before it's very simple and easy. 10 more years to now, we organize very well, and the race is quite good, I think, in the world, over the world.
So this is the 11th race. The first 3 years were kind of local events, very small kind of local races, and then they invited a lot of international teams, and they kind of invited me as an international course setter. They introduced English rules, so since then it's been steadily taken up. The first year we had like 4 international teams, and then it got bigger and bigger. The prize money got higher, and I think now it attracts probably the best teams in the world if I see the racing here.
In the Wulong mountain quest, a lot of mountain and a river, so we made a kayak section, mountain run, mountain bike, rope skill, abseil, and so on, and some local different displays.
We attract, but what I would say, really the best international teams. So it's they come from all over the world. So they're the top of the game. They're well trained. They train for this specifically. Some of them, it's kind of their job to do that. The Chinese teams are more like part-timers. Like you and me. We race in our part-time. We have a job. We do that. So therefore, they're very hard to kind of reach the international level. They're very good at running. We had 1 year where it was a lot of running, and we had a Chinese team, I think, in the 4th place overall. But then biking, they're okay. But bikes are expensive, and they struggle to buy these kind of top-end expensive bikes. And in kayaking, they're just kind of useless. They just don't have the means to train, the kayaks, the facilities. So kind of, that's always their downfall.
It's my first time on a raid here in China, so it's amazing to discover how these athletes can make such a competition during 4 days. So it's necessary for them to recover a lot, so it's a good way for them to be performant.
Some years ago I lived a hard life, but sunlight burst a ray through those clouds. We've finally seen the back of those grey days. Please let the summer back to stay, and hold a sunbird in your hands. Don't let him sing too sweet, for too soon the summer sun will end winter sleep. And hold a sunbird in your hands. Don't let him sing too sweet, for too soon the summer sun will end winter sleep.
Now, on most media from China, like a newspaper, website, TV, all the local and the China CCTV, like China's Central TV, we want to let our adventure race to know over the world. Now we organize all the adventure race is stage race. Every day have a stage and finish, go to the hotel or have some place to sleeping. For future, we will think about do some expedition race. I think we will do it. My dream is I hope the Chinese team will grow up and the teams they can work close like a Team Thule, some New Zealand team. You know, in the past many years, the Chinese team is it grows up but slow. Yeah, my dream. The race is very professional in the war, and the Chinese team is also professional in the war.
Too soon, the summer sun